Wow, it is extremely windy, blustery weather today for sure. Wow, and it comes and goes. It gets really almost hurricane weather, wind at some points. But anyway, it's we're in the last week of October, and right now we got a couple of days before we haul any more apples out of here. The last batch, basically. Not hauling anything today, so since we're not doing anything, I thought I'd go and check on something down below there that I saw a while ago, and I just want to check and see it's there and check on a couple other things. So why don't we just hop on the quad here and go for a ride. Well, originally what I was coming down for was to check on that mushroom patch back there where I got off the quad and looked around on the ground there. It's a good mushroom patch there, but they're kind of grungy when I noticed them before, so they weren't good for edible. But I noticed there's some leftovers there, and it's going to come back again as soon as they sprinkle the ground there enough with the sprinkler systems for the trees. The mushrooms will come back up again. But over here you see, obviously, we came by the fire pit down there. I just wanted to see how the fire pit was going there. And they're dumping a bunch of more branches and cut down trees and stuff and logs and whatever, throwing it on the fire there or not. But this is one thing here. I didn't really know it was here. I'd heard that there was a beehive thing down here on the property somewhere, but I didn't know it was here, and I never got into this corner. Kind of, we're down into a corner kind of over here, and I never got over by the bonfire there as well. Anyway, long story short, this is a beehive here, and it looks like they've got this electric fence here to keep the animals and critters out, so I'm not going to cross over there. But yeah, normally they wouldn't have these black blankets over top of them. I don't believe, like throughout the summer and all that kind of spring and summer and that. But I guess they're winterizing their beehives, and that's what the blankets are for. I've never seen that before, but it makes a lot of sense. But yeah, quite a good sized beehive here. Nice. I don't know if you can see over by the barrels there. Let's see if you can see it. See the bees all swarming around the barrels there? And I can see them swarming around the hives and that too. It's not too cold for them yet. It's only barely freezing up overnight a couple times, but let's get back here. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, I thought I'd show you around a few things since I wasn't successful in finding my mushroom patch and that. So yeah, that's the bee thing there. I finally seen it now for the first time for myself, and just checking out the bonfire. I never actually came right down there by the bonfire. I came over by the plums, and that was about it. But okay, well, that's kind of cool. This is a big place. Big place. Anyway, let's take off and go check a couple other things here. Okay. Ouch. So here's something else I came across down here a while ago, and I just checking into it. Look at all these plums down here, and they're still plums. They're not prunes yet, but they're slowly drying out now. See them all over there? That's crazy, eh? Just a second. There we go, all of them over there, and over there, and over there. Yeah, and there's a bunch in here. Yeah, they're all up and down here in the tail, the end of the wow, the end of the plum orchard part. Anyway, they're all down in here. All the other end is all picked out, is what I'm saying there, but all over the place, eh? This is awesome. I love it. Yeah, and these are still very edible and everything, and I'm just gonna keep my eye on them because they'll probably go to prunes on the tree itself if they're left out here. Yeah. Mm. These are so sweet and wonderful and juicy and delicious. And I believe I mentioned it before that we're in the last week of October right now. Yeah. Just a couple more trips on the with the apples and we're done. Yeah, these are great. Gonna love this one. Okay, I thought you'd be interested in seeing all the plums and that. And I'm gonna check into making prunes. Or oh, that's the other thing I wanted to do. I was thinking I want to try and make some chutney, plum chutney. Never done it before, and I love chutney and I love plum chutney. And I'm thinking I'm going to try and make some at home myself at some point. And that's why I wanted to check on these plums. Is that, yeah, so we'll see into that. Now, let's head down the road here and go check on everything else. Alrighty, here we go. As you can see, it's pretty darn windy, eh? I think I was mentioning that. Yeah, we've got a pretty windstorm going on again. Here we are down in here. Now, I got to find what I'm looking for here. Here we go. Yeah, I came down here earlier. Look at those. Whoops. Beautiful pears, eh? Aren't they gorgeous? Yeah. I'm going to take this little one off the side here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I came down earlier and I picked quite a bag of them just up and down here. That's why I couldn't find any right away. But so sweet and juicy and tender and wonderful. Right off the tree here. Fantastic. But yeah, there's still a whole bunch of these down in here, all through here. I'll probably grab some more and gonna take them home and eat them as a pear kind of thing, as a whole pear, just for fruit. Or I can chop them all up and do pear pie in a bowl, like I did with the apple pie in a bowl kind of thing. So many things I could do with them, and I could actually turn these into vinegar if I wanted to as well. It's apples and pears make really good vinegar, so homemade. Yeah. All right. Well, let's head back here and get out of this wind kind of thing. Okay, here we are, back out of that wind. That is stormy wind out there. Wow, nasty. And I also brought back a couple of plums with me. Those are going to be delicious this afternoon. And there's a ton more where those came from. And on these pears here, I can always, I'm definitely going to try doing the pear pie in a bowl like I did with the apple pie in a bowl. Definitely going to try that out. And actually, I can even try and preserve these pears. I've never done it before, and if I'm ambitious enough, I could try that. But there's that, yeah, so I hope you enjoyed taking a little tour around the orchard there and seeing a bit more here, what it's like over here. And yeah, and I'm definitely going to keep my eye on that mushroom patch there, because I know when they're sprinkling the trees down there, the water is going to make the mushrooms pop up again. And as long as it doesn't freeze up too much, they'll have more mushrooms. And one of my favorites, the fairy rings, so looking forward to that. So yeah, we're just going to sit around here and kind of chill out and relax and hunker down from this wind and just wait for dinner. Yeah, so what do you think, girls? What are you doing? What are you doing? You're making a mess of my my bed here. You're making a mess of my bed here. Go get your toy. Go get your toy. Yeah. Say goodnight, girls. Say goodnight. Good night.